without a doubt, skips the K-Roll, sitting in grand finals after Amaryllis losing to K-Roll by a score of 3-0. Amaryllis certainly has revenge on their mind. The shadow remains cast for them. Rivers, however, is going to try to be the light that chases away the darkness. As we get into it, Pokemon Stadium, game number 1, winner goes on, loser gets out.
Yeah, we are taking you guys back to the simple time of 2018. Or 2017, when this was the meta, pretty much.
Yeah.
And again, a lot of those same strategies still apply. You know, Diddy Kong is a small target. He's hard to hit. He's got great confirms out of Banana and stuff like that, and he can really capitalize on, especially now on Bayonetta's ineptitude to kill you at these super low percents like she was able to. Now Diddy Kong still is susceptible to edge guards and stuff like that. Because of how linear his recovery is. But again. The neutral is I feel like, going to be pretty in Diddy's favor, and good lord, that'll be all she wrote on that first stocks, dude.
Yeah, I kind of wonder, and yeah, that's just Rivers displaying great awareness. If you get caught flat-footed, Rivers is always there to just take your head off, whether it's by sword or by hands. Doesn't really matter. They're there, but. Oh, yeah, down air is going to catch Rivers napping just a little bit, sitting at 111. But, I mean, it's so weird. If you're Amaryllis, you can't even really get in reliably on the ground. That little heel slide that you do isn't quite as good as you might think because you have Pop Gun that can just kind of stagger you. And if Rivers catches you standing still, that's where they get their... that's where you can lose a stock at pretty much any point. It's so troubling if you're Amaryllis, and you really do need to get a lot off of those burst options whenever they do connect.
No, 100%. And again, you're seeing the Bayo struggles coming into effect right here. As with the rage in the middle of the stage 2, it is enough for Rivers to extend his lead to 2 stocks over Amaryllis right now.
It's a rough go of it, and yeah, again, take that. You have no choice. You just gotta move on after that because Rivers straight up 3-stocked you.
Wow. Yeah.
You ain't got a choice here.
Yeah.
Next game.
Yeah. At that point, you just kind of burn the gameplay and you move on from that. And yeah, that was just an excellent display of all things Diddy Kong and Diddy Kong accessories from Rivers right there.
Yeah.
Amaryllis was never able to get their footing, and that was a 0 to death, I'm pretty sure.
Sure was, yeah, that's the angel drop right there. Ironically enough, on the Umber Witch, but that's just the kind of day that Amaryllis has been having, I suppose. That's just the kind of year that Bayonetta has been, the past 4 years, Bayonetta's been having.
No, 100%, man.
I want Bayo
3. I think we all do. And hey, it's on sale, so...
Wait, what?
So there's a Walmart account, and I only know this because Haz keeps retweeting the tweet every time it comes up. Bayo 3 keeps going on sale for like $55 or something like that on Walmart.com.
That's so
like
weird.
Cheap. Yeah, it's so funny. It's like they just keep popping us.
Oh man, dude, the thing is, like, I'm so scared because I know that it's taking such a long time that it's going to inevitably end up on what happened, and that scares me so much. But either way, we're going to purge that thought from our minds right now. We're going to get right back into it. The second iteration was pretty darn good, and Amaryllis is going to try to show Diddy exactly why that is. As we're going right back to Pokemon Stadium. I mean, Amaryllis clearly has to change something. Really might just come down to finishing up that stock. What's it gonna take though?
I think he's just gonna have to move on and accept, what happened in that last game. And listen, that's kind of the it's just a hard matchup for Bayonetta, and all you can do is try to play Diddy's game, against them. Again, be very careful with your witch times on landing, especially with Banana also in the mix here for things you have to worry about, and be careful getting off the ledge and all that other stuff. But we'll see. But right now, Amaryllis doing an okay job right now.
Amaryllis sitting there at 96%. I mean, an advantage thus far, but again, man, this is someone... Oh, man, that shield is so crucial. for Rivers and was able to deploy it in time. The
Uh-oh.
banana is going to catch Amaryllis and challenge their recovery just a little bit. Makes them go to the platform, and that is where Rivers is going to catch you napping. If they place where you're going to land, there's no guarantee you're surviving that with your stock intact.
No, 100%. That was an excellent stuff right there from Rivers on that first stock. And again, looking for more. He's ooh, even in slow motion. Which time lasting just long enough for that stock to be taken off by Amaryllis. So good stuff to them.
Amaryllis again trying to slide on in, but Rivers just not going to accept that message of it seems, and sitting there at 22%. Amaryllis going to get caught at the ledge. Wouldn't be a regrab situation, but decides to go for the platform anyway. Amaryllis not being deterred from going high. You have to respect them for that, but I don't know. I feel like Rivers could definitely take advantage of that at some point later on.
Yeah, no, it's definitely risky, and you've seen it a couple of times. That's how he lost that. Amaryllis lost that stock to lose the game last time. You know, he got a jump, a high recovery option red, and it got hit by Banana into the down air. So, and it's an option that Bayo can take, especially on PS2. You do have that platform as added coverage, but platform can't cover you if it's right in, to the right of you. So. Amaryllis will lose that stock, and Rivers now on game point once again.
Yeah, Amaryllis. It's they do have another game to work with. I just don't think they want to be in that situation. Like their last win at this point was in winners semifinals, and it was against the baby. But that's a rough position to be in. Still,
yeah, no,
not deterred quite yet is this Bayonetta.
No, yep, but again, Rivers is just so good at being able to smell blood in the water. You've seen how he plays with momentum here, and Amaryllis just having a hard time adjusting to all the little tricks that come against not just fighting Diddy Kong in general, but fighting a Rivers Diddy Kong. Oh, okay.
Still working on it. Amaryllis trying to make this thing happen. Sitting at 93%, but yeah, you stand still, you're going to get monkey flipped. The quick little win in on flat ground. And it's one that Rivers is... I mean, they're going to get this in your head. Like, if you're not getting monkey flipped, yeah, that's going to happen to you in the middle of the stage. Borderline disrespectful. Rivers has only lost one stock this entire set. Something's got to change. And Koopa, I just don't know if this Bayonetta has the answer right now.
No, it's hard, man. This matchup I just feel like is just still very much in the favor of Diddy Kong, and it's hard. Again, do we see the game 3 switch to Robin? Potentially. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw that from Amaryllis here. I feel like Robin could at least play projectile warfare a little bit more effectively against Diddy Kong, but. We'll find out. Again, that up smash missed. Again, just great, fading back from Rivers, and the punish was strong. And we'll see what Amaryllis has on the board here. The winner of this set again has a date with Skips in grand finals. So
yeah, and it makes you wonder because Rivers, they did play Skips before. In fact, it was just 2 weeks ago in that one run that they made through losers to wind up winning the tournament. They actually beat the baby in that tournament as well in losers final before resetting the bracket against Inu, the Zelda, and winning in grands. They did beat Skips in losers quarterfinals by a score of 2-1. So you better believe Skips has something to look out for, but you can't look just there. You can't look there just yet. We're going to Town and City. Amaryllis switching off to the Byleth.
Yeah, we could potentially be letting Byleth be Byleths here. Let's see if the switch works out for Amaryllis. Now, Byleth again, kind of in the same vein as Robin, slower moving. Probably not going to be able to avoid a lot of what Diddy has to play with, but has great range and great kill power, as we've seen so far. Especially in this updated patch where a lot of Byleth's laggier moves were given just slightly less end lag. So, I think that range is what Amaryllis is looking to definitely compete with. Keep Diddy, out of at a certain range to be able to deal with him properly. But I don't know, man. It's so scary, especially as a character that's like as slow moving as Byleth. Diddy Kong can just do stuff like that. Oh, brother.
Oh, that is just absolutely nasty. I mean, what else is there to be said about Rivers? Like, we've seen their gameplay so often, and yet they somehow managed to just leave us speechless, Koopa.
No, that was absolutely brilliant stuff there from Rivers, taking advantage of the fact that, Byleth. Byleth did not have any great resources to get with. And as long as that tether recovery is without any resources to get you closer to within ledge range, it's not great.
Yeah. Rivers gonna monkey flip right back into position, and oh man, you're gonna try to break out the rocket barrels on them? I mean, I get it. Oh man, I was gonna say something that made Rivers really mad, but Amaryllis is the one that might be heated after that, especially in the afterburn of those rocket barrels, and Rivers gets right back to work. Amaryllis on their tournament stock.
Yeah, no, definitely have to be very careful right here. Ooh, nice shielding. Oh my god. That was wild.
And this is Amaryllis. This is a really good player. And Rivers is just toying with them right now.
It's just one of those things, man, when a player
you're feeling it.
Yeah, when a player the caliber of, as Rivers has is a top 20 player in the world, has a read on you. When that snowball starts falling downhill, man, it's so hard to stop it. So
Amaryllis sitting there at ledge. They didn't want to regrab there, so they're going to be forced to go opposite side of Rivers. And sitting at 141, has not suffered any damage on this stock yet, apart from that little bit. Gonna get popped up, but yeah, they're just one hit away. Looking for the down air in the middle of the stage. You think you've seen everything, but no, there is no force of nature quite like a river. Rivers moves on to grand finals by a score of 3-0. Where Skips the K rule awaits.
Yeah, that was at that point, Rivers was just kind of playing with their food, and again, that early stock taken, a great call out on the jump there from Byleth. And yeah, listen, you respect the switch from Amaryllis. Maybe a switch a game sooner. I don't know. I can't be the judge of that. But again, Rivers just looks so confident this set right here. I see once again the down air will be the equalizer here. At 185, and it's very fitting for the person, that's for sure.
Absolutely. No, I mean, we saw the Crom a little bit. Rivers ditched the Hunk and got with the Monk, and that is going to be how they roll in to grand final. Shout out to Blazing Pasta. But